What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. I'm here to talk to y'all real quick, real brief about Empire. Am I here for Empire? I can't say that I can't say that I really am. Rhonda smashes down on the freaking car, and I feel that the way that this all ended with Rhonda was terrible. It sucked ass. She died a vicious death. Andre reacts and almost kills Anika, but Anika water breaks, and then he carries her to the hospital. Fuck out of here. The bitch would have just been, I would have left that bitch on the motherfucking roof waiting to give birth to that baby, and no, fuck out of here. She just killed my wife. I'm not carrying her. I'm not carrying her. I don't know. It's like they're going through all this shit as a family. Lucious is doing all this shit to them, and they're still riding his jump. The fuck? Hakeem trying to kick it to old girl with the afro puff, and she like, put your clothes on. I'm not really trying to taste that no more. Yeah, I've already tasted it. I've had enough. And I'm just like, okay. Back at the hospital, Andre is giving me all that I need. I want to see the grief. I want to see the turmoil. I want to see him break the fuck down. I want to see him break something. I want to see him kill Anika. That's what I want to see. But all we get is, I'm done with God. Forget God and his plan and all of this. But I thought it was kind of like insensitive with Cookie coming up with the box of goodies and saying, here's, Rhonda's stuff. Like, I don't want her stuff. Like, what are you talking about? And then Lucious sees the feds going to Anika's room where she's giving birth to his son's daughter, and they just got married. This shit is so fucking disgusting. And he goes and says, oh, I'm the husband, that's my wife. He whispers in her ear, you better tell them that, she jumped and she tried to attack you and blah, 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 and tried to kill the baby and all of this. And I'm like, bruh, this is your son's wife. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, it comes to a point for me where I'm like, when is Lucious gonna be in for the better for his family? Like, just the good for his family, without doing some twisted shit. I don't know, this is getting a little played out. I'm getting over it. Why are we grieving over Rhonda? Because I wanted that bitch Anika to be the one to fall off and then her lose the baby. And then that would have been great, kind of great. That would have been awesome to have Rhonda be the scapegoat for Lucious and then see the dynamic between Andre and Lucious. That would have been better for me. But the fact that they allowed Rhonda to die and now all we get is, oh, who's singing? Anessa, or whatever her name was, and she's singing Freedom. And okay, I'm getting beyond the point. Let me get back to this regular review. Lucious is pissed that the baby is a girl. French Montana and Birdman, aka Wheezy, Lil Weezy's ex, whatever. They ride in a little small boat to go see Lucious, who's waiting at the dock with a wine glass, sipping on red wine or whatever. He's trying to convince them to send over their catalogs to his streaming service so that he can get top dollar. But he tells them that there's no middleman. They're gonna get all the money or whatever. And he makes a comment saying, "I'm king," and then Birdman's like, "I'm your king too, right?" Mwah. He really didn't say that, but whatever. And so I'm just aggravated with what Birdman is doing to Lil Wayne. Anyways, and then we move past that, and then we get to the next day, the meeting. Now, Lucious wants Andre to already be in the meeting after Rhonda just fucking died, and the only one that can concern themselves with Andre and his feelings is freaking Cookie. And Jamal and Hakeem care too, but it gets to a point where Hakeem has an argument because of what just literally just happened. My father married my baby's mother. Like, the fuck? This shit is crazy to me. I'm really not understanding it. Hakeem is not a grown man. I thought Cookie was going to smash that glass in his face or something, or just put an alcohol or just slap him with her hands since she didn't have that broom. But I don't know. I was really feeling the dynamic between Cookie and Hakeem last season, and now we're back to like, I don't know. Exhibit comes to Hakeem's studio session, beats up the producer, nobody cares. Then he's like, okay, I want my girl Anessa to be on the track or be in the studio or do something. Lucious threatens him. Exhibit doesn't really give two fucks. He's like, I'm coming back and I'm about to be in here because you played me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Exhibit look kind of scary though. Exhibit look a little bit scarier than freaking Lucious. That's all I'm gonna say. Hakeem trying to boss up on Exhibit, but I'm like, Hakeem, he'll whoop your motherfucking ass. And then we deal with this whole stunting thing with the whole Tyreek and how Tyreek is half brother or step brother or whatever kind of brother to Lucious or whatever. Who cares? And then the sisters are trying to convince Cookie to deal with Tyreek and how they shouldn't care for Lucious because Lucious did them dirty or whatever the case may be. Then Cookie goes to find Lucious because Tyreek, she finds out about Tyreek, and then they go back to Anika because Anika might tell the truth and all this extra shit. And I'm just like, who cares? Like, who really cares about all this? Like, I'm over it. Where's the producer that was dealing with Jamal? Bring back bring back Dora the Explorer to deal with Jamal. And let's figure out what's going to happen. I hate this storyline with Anika having Hakeem's back. That shit is ridiculous to me. And then we're going to get to, what else happened now? We get to this fucking dinner. This dinner was hot. Because Tyreek was like, y'all are dumb. You one of his old little henchmen, you know, you in the Ivy League class, you couldn't amount to shit. Now you sitting here scraping up and wiping his ass with tissue. Hakeem, ain't nobody laughing. You just a bunch of laughs. Then Jamal, and he's like, okay, now it's my turn. You know, but Jamal got in on his ass. Jamal dug into Lucious's ass, and Lucious was like, wait a minute, hold up, swole up now. And then Tyreek get to Cookie and saying, you should feel the one that's the dumbest of them all. Because you couldn't even make it to the end of the table. You got this mulatto bitch sitting here at your table when you should be here. Jamal get up, Andre get up. And I'm like, come on, Andre, because Andre daddy. Did y'all see them cakes bounce when he was sitting there looking at Rhonda ass on the piano? Them cakes was anyways, I know y'all was looking at it, but I was looking at it. They was just bouncing for no reason. He was just sitting there and it was just... Oh, God. I don't know. That's just me, though. I don't really... it was just really good. But, you know, Cookie came back with it, though. She was real strong, and she was like, look, you're not going to break me. You want a to-go table? I like the fact that the grandmother wanted to kill Anika. I like that. She walked up to her with a knife, and I said, I know you trying to poison me, ho. I like that part. Jamal has a panic attack on stage. He can't perform, so Nessa gets out and kills it. I kind of like her singing over Prince, Jamal, because it was just not, the voice was just not kicking it for me on this particular song. And it was like, where he needed to carry the voice like a Jennifer Hudson, he was giving me I don't know what he was giving, but it wasn't working. So when Nessa came up and did her thing, or whatever the girl name is, she slayed. She killed every bit of it. And, you know, Lucious was a bit upset because Exhibit has him now. And so you feeling, you know, the girl up with the Afro puff, she up in the balcony, she upset because this girl done stole the shine. And what's going on now? I really don't know. This shit get on my nerves. Besides Andre having thoughts of talking to Rhonda, this shit is getting on my nerves. I want Andre to find out that Anika is the one that threw her down the steps, and I want Andre to kill Anika. And if that doesn't happen, the season's gonna suck to me. It was all right. It was just, I don't know. It's like the storyline of them trying to take him out so that Empire can fall. I want to see something different. I want to see something fresh. Let them go into outer space and become astronauts or something. I'm just saying, but anyways, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this particular episode. Deuces. Explain to the people that weren't able to understand your history with your sister, if you can give us a little brief synopsis of how you came to meet and how that all worked out for the show.
Okay, yeah, I met Asia when I was about 15. I was about to turn 16.
I was trying to hurry. I didn't know nothing. All I did was I came. I didn't want to do nothing. I was so hungover. I couldn't do nothing.
There was everything else.
Right.